Throughout history, several historical groups and civilizations have been documented as having connections to ancient Israelite heritage while being of African descent. Here are some notable examples. The Beta Israel, Ethiopian Jews, a Jewish community that lived in Ethiopia for centuries. The Lemba people of southern Africa, who maintain traditions and practices similar to Jewish customs. Various communities in West Africa that have maintained traditions and practices that scholars have linked to ancient Israelite customs. It's important to note that this topic involves complex historical, genetic, and cultural evidence that continues to be studied by scholars and researchers.
Peace, everyone. How y'all doing? Today's title is You Might Be a Spiritual Baby. And I'm doing this because the more and more I deal with the community and these people as a whole, I see it's a lot of people that don't have spiritual growth. And saying you might be a spiritual baby is saying that you may have started your walk in Christ, but know that you got a lot of other siblings around that you are being the poster boy, poster girl, or how they should act and how they should carry themselves. You know, I was reprimanded the other day about my language, and I've been reprimanded numerous of times about my language, and it's never really affected me until I really started thinking about this spiritual baby thing. Because children that don't know how to carry a conversation do childish things. They're going to try to change the conversation. They're going to try to do a lot of things. So I want to deal with this spiritual baby stuff by going to 1 Corinthians 3, 1 through 3. And it said, and brethren, I could not speak unto you as unto spiritual, but as unto carnal, even as unto babes in Christ. I have fed you with milk, not with meat. For hence too you were not able to bear the milk. You wanted meat. Neither yet now are you able, for you are yet carnal. For whereas there is amongst you envious, strife, division, carnalness, you walk as men. And when I say I'm Israel, I'm saying I'm a child of God. I don't walk as men. I do my best not to do that. But when dealing with babes and baby men, they compel you to get in the dirt with them and play with them with their mud paps and they worldly doctrine and teaching that they get from me. It's a sad thing. But I got a meeting at 11 o'clock. So I got some things that I'm taking care of and doing. Life gonna be changing hopefully soon. You know, it's just a day before the Lord open up the floodgates for me. And I'm gonna get my heaven right here on earth. So I'm waiting on it. I'm trying to endure the pain and the suffering and everything dealing with these siblings of mine, you all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all spiritual babes, but y'all need to grow up because you got the household of God looking crazy and talking about crazy things. Y'all letting the older siblings take y'all in the back room and molest y'all. And y'all won't even tell people how they molesting y'all and messing up y'all polar souls. I feel for y'all more than anything. I don't hate y'all. When I go to sleep, I don't go to sleep with no hate. When I wake up with no hate. It's a new day. All is forgiven. I'm not holding grudges. I know I won't forget though. I'm not a quick forgetter. Lost too many thoughts as it is having a stroke. So with that said, know that I'm fine and I'm well and I'm not trying to be a spiritual baby. I don't need no envy, no strife, none of that stuff. That's for the carnal man, not for me. Peace. I'm out.